way they would leave the red lights on. Montoya was penalised last year for that. There was, oh, that's a big accident for Kubica, and a horrible accident going on there. He's moving his hands, and obviously safety car will be out again. Oh yes, he's had an accident very early on. That was at maximum velocity. I've never seen a car crash like that in this circuit at that place. It's the Toyota he connected with. He took off. Oh yes, headfirst so nearly collected the Toro Rosso of Scott Speed that you would have thought in any normal circumstances would have been well out of the...
Someone's hit the wall very, very hard. Cars diving out of the way to try and avoid it. That's a big impact. That's a 190-mile-an-hour corner. Turn 13, Martin. You wouldn't want it. Rubens Barrichello hit the wall there a couple of years ago. Zolt Baumgartner has hit the wall here this afternoon. That's going to have to be a safety car. It is indeed. Safety car again deployed. Second safety car in just 10 laps of racing here. And Ralf Schumacher. The computer got it wrong. It's Ralf Schumacher.
You see Joseph Newgarden on the outside of Felix Rosenquist, moves that shell car.
Oh!
Felix in the wall, big time.
This is going to be a big hit right here. I don't know if he's going to keep it out of the turn 2 wall.
Oh no! Kirkwood! Kirkwood upside down!
Guys, this will be a red flag, almost certainly. Huge impact.
Position to be in as a driver. And you see that wheel that was ripped from Kyle Kirkwood's car. It goes flying.
The yellow flags will be out, and that's a heavy crash down into the tyre barrier there that Nico Rosberg got so close to. So he's dropped it under braking. Red flags are out. It's a question really of whether the barriers came in towards.
Entering this turn at over 200 miles an hour. Look at this if you haven't seen it. This was violent. It was frightening and testament to the structural integrity of these Indy cars. Charlie Kimball walked away from this very confronting accident. You see it again, real time, real speed, and again going backwards up into the catch fence at over 200 miles an hour. Charlie okay and is ready to race today. Keep in mind, he's good on the ovals too, finishing third at this year's Indianapolis.
That is indeed, that's at the exit of looking at it, it's difficult to tell who it is. Upside down, that car, both left-hand wheels, front and rear, are off. And we have to see the car pushed back. It's Rubens Barrichello, the man who's lying currently second in the World Championship. And that is a serious off for Barrichello. The red flag is out. The session has been stopped. And that debris fencing did a superb job. It not only retained Barrichello's Jordan within the circuit, it kept all the debris, or the majority of it that we can see, also within the circuit. Here we go and see, and it's so quick. I mean, that's a fourth gear, probably fifth gear, almost flat out. 130, 40 miles an hour coming through there. So that debris fencing certainly preventing more serious incidents than what is already a very serious one indeed.
Let's see who it is. Pile of tires, and it's a Jaguar and a Prost, so we think it's Bertie and Eddie Irvine.
Yeah, it is Bertie in the yellow helmet. This is a replay, of course, and they touch as Eddie Irvine goes past. Bertie loses it, goes over the grass into the gravel trap in the Prost.
That is a nasty accident, Murray. I'm not looking forward to this thing connecting, because that is on the way into Blanchemont. That is 190 miles an hour. Ooh. And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't have to red flag this race. That is not a good, no good accident. That is a bad safety car. Bad incident there for Luciano Berti. That is top speed, spearing straight into the tyre barriers. And I'm not...
First lap, the fastest 2 laps that we have seen by a big distance. Both in the 231s, the first driver to put any lap in the 231 so far. Oh, what a crash! What a terrible crash!
That was a hard hit. He's fine.
On Saturday, Sebastian Bourdais was on a big lap, by far the fastest of the day at over 231 miles per hour, and then this, a frightening crash. Worst I can recall in many, many years. And for Sebastian Bourdais, we were so pleased to see him immediately moving the bike.
That looks like Mark Blundell. Oh, he looks like he's okay, but he's moving in the car.
Mark Blundell, a stream of smoke. I don't know if it was because the engine went or because he was already losing it. Hard against the wall, but he climbs out immediately, and of course the yellow comes out. So we're in our second yellow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, his motor was definitely going. Somebody was very lucky to. That looked almost.
Oh, that's a lucky impact.
That's a lucky impact for him to walk away. And I'll tell you who else was lucky. Was it looked like his teammate.
Maybe not so lucky. Let's hope he's okay. Look at pass right behind his teammate. Tucks his nose under his wing. Not a good angle to hit the wall. Car does what it's supposed to, though. That disintegration is good. That's energy leaving the car.
He's definitely got a problem there. Something definitely goes wrong. It might have been that smoke you saw coming out of the back of the car, but he didn't even slow down. That's unbelievable.
Hinchcliffe was taken to hospital and underwent emergency surgery on his upper left thigh following a crash during an Indianapolis 500 practice run today. The accident comes just a day after IndyCar sanctioned reduced speeds and increased downforce after having 3 drivers slip their cars within the last week. IndyCar temporarily shut down the track to conduct an investigation. Now, the racing world offered their concern for Hinchcliffe via Twitter after. Last year's winner of the Indy 500, Ryan Hunter-Reay, tweeted all thoughts with her buddy Hinchtown right now. That was a horrible...
So he's having a good day, not as good as he wants, because he wants to win one of these races this year.
And some debris coming off one of the cars.
Oh.
Heavy impact.
Tom Wood.
And Tom Wood's car, part of the front of that car coming apart in heavy impact in the right side of the wall, the front end on the right side at over 180 miles an hour as Wood was running in second spot. And we saw a couple of parts come off the front of that car.
And maybe we can see it here. Oh yeah, definitely something definitely came off the race car. And as they're going down the back straightaway, we can see right here, Brandon's going to go down to the bottom side. Oh, that's exactly right.
Oh, the wing, the right front wing.
Right front wing. There's the teammate thing that we were just talking about. He cut down Tom Wood's tire with that right front wing, and unfortunately, both cars are done. Both cars are really done and out of a chance. That's that team meeting we were talking about that you don't want to do, and just a mistake by Brandon by running back to Tom Wood, cutting his tire down. And
crashed in practice and did not make a qualifying.
Whoa!
And now Ryan Hunter-Reay goes around, and he hits. Oh, a big car.
So lucky to miss the attenuator on the second impact. That was a big hit on the outside wall. I don't see his head moving around yet. He hit hard on the outside wall and very hard on the inside. Let's watch. Just like Ed Carpenter's crash, but probably twice the force.
And same side both times.
And when it lets go like that, this is not going to be fun. That was a straight, flat pancake against the wall.
Eber drives, looks like maybe Patrick Carpentier exiting his car quickly. He is moving, but Scotty, right now, the most important thing is to get him extricated from that vehicle.
Those cars are meant to come apart like that, Todd. I know actually it looks like it's just a mess. That's the engine front of the car, possibly. There's a lot of debris going on there. The bell housing and the transmission.
Yeah, here's how they come into 3, Scotty.
As you can see on the very underside, what a ride that was. Here's the situation. Briscoe going underneath. Barron trying to come down on the racetrack. They both are going for the same piece of real estate. And what ends up happening is those rubber tires touch, and then all of a sudden the car starts to go in the air. Remember, we're going 215 miles.